It's June 27th. Didn't see the waves. Felt my movement. I always end with like, is there something else you want to tell me that I need to think about? And then there was no movement. I'm like, okay, so I can do my spread now and just get on with my day. And there was movement. It's like, okay. So, what did I do? Oh, I was debating this morning whether or not to move my car back to where I usually move it, right? Only because I'm just like, like I just got it back. You know, when you just get it back, you're just like, just keep it close, just in cases, just in cases, just in case. So, just in cases. Where did I hear that? Just in cases. Oh, Love Actually, when she's learning English, and he says to her, "Oh, you learned English," and he was learning Portuguese, and she's like, "Just in cases." That's why I said it. Just in cases. But yeah, I left it like right, because it's right in front of the apartment, the house. So it's just like, do I really want to give that up, right? So it's like, gotta move it on Thursday. I could play that game for a while just to keep it close. So I looked at my schedule on Thursday. I was like, I can play the game. I can play the game on Thursday. So it's nice to like walk out and like see my car there, and I'm like, okay. So I went to the post office, dropped off my gift for my loved one, because I won't be there for the bridal, the first bridal event of the season, right? She gets to pick out her dress. So I don't think I shared. Maybe I'll add it. Maybe I'll add it because I took pictures of it. I decided to I'll ask their permission, but I'm pretty crafty. You know, I when it comes to like just crafty. So I felt bad that I wasn't going to be there, and being, you know, one of the MOHs, and so I said, okay, I must make her something and send it to her as a like, hey, you know, I'm sorry I'm not there. Oh, here you go. So I made little paper doll figures with their pictures on them, and I made dresses, like literally like a handful of dresses. See if I could just show the dresses and not her per se, but so I made little dresses. Well, it's kind of dark. But I made, see if it keeps moving back and forth. Mother of goodness, I don't even know how to use my phone. But so I made dresses. I'm gonna do this. See if it shows. So I literally made little mini dresses out of fabric, as like a paper. What is it? Paper. For a paper doll. I made dresses for a paper doll, and I put them in a little box, a cute little box. And then I actually made them in like paper doll fashion. And so, you know, just to kind of like, oh, play pretend. We're in little, even though we never really played pretend, the bride and groom. The only person I pretended bride and groom was with my tea. we were like 13, no, 14 or 14. It was before I moved. No. I think we might have been like 13. I think we were 13 because we were still living in the old house. And so we pretended to be bride and groom. And we were actually like, wow, I think she's the only person I actually played that with. I might have played with my sister with the Barbie dolls, but actual like our age. And so we pretended to be our crushes. And then we didn't have like a cell phone, but we had like those wind up phones. And so we were all ghetto because we were just like, we don't need no photographer, honey. We did that like so selfies, and now everybody's like doing selfies. That's so funny. So anyways, I did that for my loved one. And so I sent it today because the event is on Friday. And so then on the way back, I was like, oh, you know what? I've been wanting the horchata latte. And every time I go, like, they close early. Like, who stops selling coffee after 6, right? So it makes sense, right? You're not supposed to. It affects your sleeping. But sometimes I crave it, and especially because my hours now are kind of like, you know, wacky. So for these last 2 times I've gone, like, and I've just missed it because they closed. So for those of you that don't know, MOHs is where they sell the horchata latte. And so I'm trying a pistachio blueberry croissant today. So anyways, I drove by and walked by on the way back. And then just thinking about just like, oh, I'm so grateful. Like, my little stroll, it feels so good outside and the weather's perfect. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, that's right. I got a golden ticket to pay. Because, you know, apparently $990 something wasn't enough for my car. Yeah. $84. So, anyways, I just wanted to update. I don't even know what I was updated on. I have no idea what, I don't know. I'm just bored. Cause, you know, I don't have any friends and I love my camera. So, I got work to do. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.